He takes a step back, then threw your bouquet to the ground, the gift now ruined and scattered into messy bits. Alright, you didn't need to do all that. Bit dramatic. Let me make things clear. GTFO, Lamau. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir de Vide, and today I want to play an April Fool's game by the developer of The Kid at the Back called Rizz the Wolf. It's that time of year again. Mother, fluffin' Valentine's Day, the day you dreaded the most. Your classroom is filled with multiple decorations to commemorate the holiday, with paper hearts plastered on the blackboard and some baby angels symbolizing Cupid stuck on the doorframe. You hate Valentine's Day, but you also love it. You don't know why you feel happy, despite hating the holiday. Maybe it's because of the adrenaline. Is it because of the amount of poor saps who get rejected and you get to laugh at them? Or is it from the discounted chocolate bars you can buy? That one, the last one. Or maybe you're indecisive and don't know how to feel about the occasion. Ugami, you raised your hand, yes? Gio. Or is it Gayo? I don't know. Obviously, you dumb fool. Sir, I noticed a small mistake in your philosophy. I would like to correct your statement, if you'll so let me. Oh ho, so you're doubting me. Fine, prove yourself at the front and convince me. You won't be able to hear me if I stand here anyway. Butt wipe. Of course. You feel around for the envelope within your backpack. Good, it's still there. Feeling the smooth surface of the piece of paper, you let out a sigh as you return your attention back towards the front. Subaru Ugami. Even though this is an April Fool's game, is this actually going to be full of lore and character development? Or as some of his friends call him, Gio. Or is it Gayo? I don't know. And he's a fluffing enigma. You don't know when this tiny crush of yours towards him started and how bad it has gotten throughout the years, but one thing's for sure. You're getting his fine booty cheeks one way or another. Even if it has to be platonically. Hey, look at your little soon-to-be boyfriend yapping his mouth off at the front. You turn to glare at your friend. Let's call them... Amber. Seriously, could you be any more obvious? On the day of love, too. Ain't you a romantic? Oh my god, shut up! My Pookie's talking. A finger over your lips as you shushed your friend. They roll their eyes as they shrug their shoulders. Well, I don't really care much about the guy. But since you're trying another shot this year, what are your plans this time, genius? Giving Amber a playful smirk, you run your fingers across the smooth surface of the envelope and presented it towards them. They give you an unamused look. What? Seriously? A typical love letter? This one is better than last year, promise. I'm not saying that the letter is a bad idea. Actually, no, it is a bad idea. Gio doesn't read the letters, and you know exactly what he does with it. You know exactly what he does to the letters. You often wonder how he's allowed to even burn things. Well, as long as it's in the gardens, then the school staff probably doesn't give 3 flying fluffs that there's smoke coming from the back of the school. Like, something's on fire again. Somebody must have confessed their love to Gio. Or maybe they're too scared to deal with a 21-year-old who can slit their throat in one swing. Either way, you better think of something better than an old letter. This ain't the 1700s. Hey now, love letters are still sweet, you know. Traditional gift-giving is still relevant in this day and age. I know, right? Give your boys and girls more flowers. And in this day and age, chocolates and flowers are expensive as heck. Alright, give your boys and girls flowers within your budget. And did you use scented paper on the letter? Shut up, Amber. I just sprayed perfume on it. Perfume that you stole from me, mind you. I simply borrowed it from you. Either way, this is going to be your 3rd year of giving him a letter, and it always goes to absolute poop. Always. How about trying something else? Or, give up. Meh. You know what, Amber? You know what? Maybe you're right. Give up. You know what? You're right. Huh? You look down at the love letter in your hands before ripping it in half, proceeding to tear it to pieces. Your friend stared at you like you were some madman. What? Just like that? You're actually going to give up just like that? I mean, I wasn't pressuring you to actually give up. Yes, I'm giving up. You slowly turn your head towards Amber. I've been looking at the wrong person this whole time. Huh? Whoa, hold it right there. Don't run away from me, my love. Don't run away from my love, Amber. Am I free? One down, tons more to go off my back. And bromance with your bro. Yeah. I'm gonna bromance my own OC. Yeah, no, we're not giving up. No. I pretty much knew that was gonna end up quickly. So let's stick to the original plan and officially be that guy and see if it works a third time. Be hilarious if it does. Nah, I think I'll go for my original plan. Amber shrugs at your persistence. Suit yourself. Though, don't say I didn't warn you and see you crying to me. Get your shoulder ready, Amber. The school bell eventually rang, signaling the end of class, some packing up their things while some stayed. One of them was none other than the lone wolf, Geo. Now's my chance. Carefully holding onto the envelope, you make your way towards Geo's seat. You look so cute like this. Ah, be still my beating heart. Why does he look so dreamy from here? Oh. Just hesitantly come up to him. I like your earrings. And run away. Are you just going to stand there and oogle, or are you going to talk to me? Herk! If you want to stare, do it another time. I have a paper to finish. I actually wanted to give you something. If it's another Valentine's Day letter, hand it over. Huh? Well, do you have it? Is he expecting it? If not, then leave. You're wasting my time. There it is. His harsh demeanor. Can you stop oogling? Stop oogling? Keep oogling. We're making bad decisions here. I'm gonna continue oogling, trying to see where you got your earrings. You were too distracted by the man's beautiful complexion that you failed to notice his glare. But heck, who cares? He's hot when he's mad. He's standing up. Oh, you nearly forgot how tall he is. He's looking down at you. He leans closer. Is he going to do what I think he's going to do? Get up and leave? This might be my only chance. Quickly, Espoir, close your eyes, lean forward. You feel Geo's large hands wrapping around your waist as he slowly lifts you up. Huh? Oh. Get out. Did you just kick me out? You feel a slight vibration within your pockets. You take out your phone, a small message from no other than Amber. Listen, you. Lamau, I saw it all go down. Stufu. Cocky biscuit. Listen, Amber, I'm the one who writes your story. My letter. I should go back for my letter. Uh-oh. Kia! There he is! Quick, before he leaves. Fluff. Wait, Geo. Aw, man. From the other end of the classroom door was Geo. So, did he slam the door on your face for dramatic effect? Maybe. But none of that matters at the situation at hand, as Geo quickly went on a sprint, leaving the classroom door wide open. Amber poking their head out to see what the commotion was about. Crap, it's the fangirls again. Hey, Espoir, better start running. Is the ground shaking? Subaru, wait for me! I promise this year is better. Move aside, Plunky's mine! A crowd of fans came running towards your direction and towards where Geo took off. You better move aside unless you want to end up being roadkill. Wait! Before you could even start questioning where the voice in your head was coming from, you were bombarded with a crowd of Geo's fangirls trampling over you. And the next thing you knew, you blacked out. Ah, dang it. So, Amber, you better watch the next few words coming out of your mouth. I control your fate, Amber.
Judging from your condition right now, it did not go as you'd hoped it would be, huh? Well, better luck next time, Espoir. Now for your hospital bill, on the other hand.
Wait, I'm still alive? Is this what I was supposed to do? Thankfully, I managed to survive that fangirl stampede. Amber just overreacting about the hospital bill. I don't know, in this day and age, in this country, I don't think she's exaggerating about the hospital bill, The hospital bill in question is lunch on you for tomorrow after your beloved Amber helped carry you to the school clinic. And thankfully, you still had time to make it for lunch. You could have asked Amber to send you lunch, but that's added to their unknown charges. What an actual very Amber thing to do. With that out of the way, you make your way towards the school's cafeteria. The moment you stepped in the cafeteria, you were greeted with a mixture of stale food, student sweaty odor, and cleaning products. Obviously, it wasn't a great smell to be greeted with. That's not the main point as to why you're here. You're here to impress the boy of your dreams. Now just to find him. Usually, you would drag Amber into your little hunt for the lone wolf. However, they're being shackled by the hands of research, so you're left alone in the sea of tired and sweaty college students.
God, he's so dreamy. I know, right? Too bad he's around that loud jock. How lucky is he to be hanging around the Ugami Subaru?
Well, that didn't take too much effort. Local loud fangirls aren't even going to hide the fact that they know where he is located and who he's with. Like you're any better. But since you decided to ditch your old plan of handing him a traditional love letter, you need to think of something else. Let's see. Confess to him immediately, buy a bouquet, chocolates, join him for lunch. Well, I'm all about being blunt. So, confess to him immediately. Let's get this out of the way. You have nothing else to lose, and it's not like you have anything to offer. Unless he's fine taking you as yourself. But no. You must impress him. You must leave an impactful impression so that he'll bother to remember you. What if I get, his name tattooed across my chest? One step at a time, you can hear your heart beating faster and faster the closer you approach Gio's table. He's currently in a conversation with a jock beside him, his expression bored as ever as he chews on a sandwich. You're getting drunk from the scent of his sandwich, mixed with the tiled floor's chemicals. Aw, man. You want to throw up. Oh, no. Please don't. Oh. Well, that's a lasting impression. Blarg. Whoa there. You look green. Do you need to go to the clinic? The clinic? No, you don't need to go there. You're close to your target. His eyes are on you now. You just need to spit out the words you want to say. Hopefully those words don't have a physical form. The words you need to say. Whoa. Okay, someone grab a mop.
Gio, are you okay? How dare you dirty Subaru-kun's hoodie like that?
Don't worry, Gio. I'm going to take care of this myself. I'm going to grab my own katana, and, I'll see myself out. Did you seriously just throw up? So much for being confident. Hey, it wasn't my inconfidence. It was the floor chemicals. They make me ill. You.
Eep.
I'm giving you one last chance to either run or apologize. I could hand you my katana. I could hand it to you so you could do the honors. Spit it out. Don't say that. I like you, please be my Valentine. Quickly apologize, run away. Quickly apologize, and offer him my katana. What the fluff? Did you actually throw up on his hoodie in front of everyone in the cafeteria? Well, hey, he's gonna remember me now. Yes you did, idiot. You don't need my stupid voice of the narrator to remind you of how much you fluffed up. Hey, narrator, first Amber, and now you. You bowed and went down on your knees, holding onto your stomach as you did so, as you tried your best not to throw up again. Just then, you feel a hand on your shoulder and peek at who it is. It was the jock, and in one hand was a mop. He eyes you with a bit of concern on his face. He said nothing but helped you stand your ground. I think you need to head towards the clinic. Don't worry, I already called a teacher to help you out, he said with a soft tone in his voice, as if trying to help you relax during your predicament. You haven't even apologized yet, but this jock is already pushing you out. But then he leans in close to your ear, his previous calming and sweet demeanor gone, and is now replaced with dread. Make a run for it.
Thank you, Daryl.
He lifts you by your elbow, then nudges you away towards the cafeteria's exit. Gio, my man, let's get you cleaned up, huh? Good thing you always pack up extra clothes. The blue-haired male diverts his attention from your departing frame to his tall best friend, the irritated flame in his eyes now extinguished as he sighs. You scratch the back of your head. All of your attempts in trying to grab the lone wolf's heart for Valentine's has all gone to absolute crap. You were considering giving up and would try again next year. See you tomorrow. Your ears perked. You never turned your head so fast you thought you were going to break your neck while doing so. His voice caught your attention, just like sirens lure pirates into the sea. There by the exit gate was none other than Gio, and with him was the all-too-familiar jock right next to him. Oh, how fate works, for it has given you one more chance to talk to him. The day is yet to end. What will you do? Take your chance? Forget it? Forget it. Get out of here. I gotta have a conversation with a katana. You thought about the events that happened within the day. Your occasional failures and humiliation felt like a slap across your face. You don't know which one hurt the most, the slap or your heartbreaking, knowing you have no chance with Subaru. It's time to call it quits, Espoir. Yep. Who knows? You might have better chances next year. Well, we know now what to prepare for. Don't upset your stomach and be more blunt and direct. And maybe don't oogle him. And alone. Next year will be better, you hope. Alright, what if we do take a chance? You took your chance. The day is yet to end, you thought. Despite all the previous failed attempts, you're not letting yourself be affected by unfortunate events. There's still time to fix all of it. I don't think there's coming back from that. Gio, wait! You call out to him, seeing how he was about to cross the street. Thankfully, your voice was loud enough for him to notice you. He stops to turn to where your voice was, a bored look on his face, and he probably was already used to people calling him out all the time throughout the day today. My gosh dang it, it's Valentine's Day if I hear my own name one more time! It's you again. Hey, at least he remembers me. Again, leave me if you have nothing better to do. Just as he was about to turn on his heel, you took a deep breath, clenching the front of your uniform where your heart was. You can feel the rapid thumps of your heart, nervousness coursing through your body, sending shivers down your spine. You feel like throwing up again. Come on, stomach.
I like you, please be my Valentine.
I have nothing else to give. There's no means to impress you other than my words. I have nothing but my feelings to give to you. So, please, hear me out. Gio remains still, his hands in his hoodie pockets, keeping his solemn expression. He looks you up and down, and you weren't sure if he's judging you or curious about you. But one thing's for sure, you've caught his interest, even if it's just for a moment. You took it as an opportunity to continue.
I've always admired you ever since freshman year, how you carried yourself to perfection, kept your grades up and never seemed to falter no matter what obstacle was thrown at you. You're so perfect in every way possible. I couldn't help but admire you. I like you. Please be my Valentine, even if it's just for today.
You let out a huge breath. The rapid beating of your heartbeat grew faster and faster, and you swore you felt like you were about to pass out at any time possible. Usually, this is the part where you'd expect that the male lead would say, I like you too. But his silence didn't help. His gaze was still fixated on you. Gio's previous bored expression was replaced with one of concern, troubled even. The cool autumn breeze passed by, causing his long hair to flow along with it, the setting sun giving him an ethereal look, the scene reminding you of those drama shows you've seen on television. You think I'm perfect?
He lets out a dry laugh.
What do you know about perfection, Espoir?
The tone in his voice lowered, his brows furrowed with concern to irritation. For a moment, you thought he looked sad. To you or himself, you weren't sure.
You don't know anything about me, Espoir.
Well, that's why I wanted to be your Valentine, so I could learn more about you.
Let me ask you something. If you think I'm perfect, do you see me as a god?
That sure is a question. Well, I mean... But then again, with the way I've been oogling him... You know, I'm gonna be honest, not really. No, I don't see you as a god.
And yet, from how you act, the way you worship me, the unending devotion, I find it disgusting. Stop lying. Let me make things clear. I don't like you, Espoir.
Fair enough. I ain't even mad at you. It's okay. You feel your heart going up to your throat. His words immodestly silence you.
Be thankful that I bothered to learn your name just because we're classmates. But I hate people like you. What you feel towards me is not real admiration. It's idolization.
Yep.
You don't admire me for my true self.
The more he talks, the more you can feel his aura growing darker and darker. You want to retort. You want to tell him that everything that he's saying is not true. Are they? Besides, when did this become so dark all of a sudden? This is supposed to be a gag game.
I know, right? Second narrator. You hear something?
No. Just then, a large black car came, and one of the car's windows rolled down, revealing a man with an eye patch. He looks dangerous, but his appearance did not faze Geo. Geo lets out a tired sigh. Wait, you refuse to let him go just yet. You know what, me? I think you should.
Didn't my words get in your stupid brain? I hate you. I despise people like you. I don't want to be your Valentine. Now leave.
All right, fair enough. He made his boundaries clear. And with that, he slams the door to the car closed, the black vehicle disappearing from your sight. You weren't sure if you wanted to cry or throw up. Probably both. But one thing's for sure. You lost, and your heart's forever broken. Hey. And ultimate rejection. Ouch. Better luck next time. Hey, now listen. I know this is probably too much information, but I crushed on a guy in high school for 4 years before I confessed to him, and I basically got the same treatment. And yeah, I was upset. And yeah, maybe that guy was a jerk and I shouldn't have fawned over him for 4 years. But you know what? I worked on myself, I put myself first, and eventually I met my darling husband. So maybe Geo missed out on a great opportunity, or maybe Espoir in the game dodged a serious bullet. What would I say if I say, yes, I see you as a god? 'Cause, I mean, he's kind of right. They're kind of idolizing him. Yes, I see you as a god, more than a deity. I would worship the very ground your steps take. Both me and Geo would be making that same face at myself, just... You let your mouth run. Yes, this is how you truly feel about him. He is perfection. He is supreme. You would let him do anything to you and accept it like a blessing. Geo recoiled in pure disgust.
You're not any better. Let me make things clear. GTFO, Lamau.
What if after I put a bit of sick on his sweater, what if I, through the tears, say, I like you, please be my Valentine? Yeah, this is gonna end up with me dying, isn't it?
Is that it?
Huh? The obvious irritation on his face grew incredibly stern. Your breakfast, all over his hoodie, was now an afterthought as he leaned closer to your face.
You want my answer so bad, don't you? Let me make this clear to you, peasant. I don't feel the same. The feelings I have right now are disgust, anger, and irritation, and I'm giving you 10 more seconds to run. You kind of stopped listening to him on the I don't feel the same part. Your heart aches when he says those words, numbing your hearing. You didn't even realize he was slowly counting down. Ooh. You feel a nudge on your elbow, then a poke, then a jab. Ow! Biscuit! Who the fluff is interrupting you while you're busy feeling like absolute crap right now? Your eyes meet with the jock who was accompanying Geo, his eyes filled with concern and fear. But mostly fear. He had a mop on his right hand, and his grip on it was a bit hard. One thing's for sure, though. He's telling you to run. Before you knew it, you were hurled away by the jock, throwing you out and giving you a head start on your sprint. You didn't care about the number of looks thrown at you. Geo probably had it worse. But one thing's for sure, Geo hates you now, and the whole school body knows about it. Well, you know what? Fine. No, hold on, no, fine, no. If I can't make you love me, I'll make you hate me. Ooh, I kind of like that idea. It's like a Yandere, but it's like a reverse Yandere. They want you to hate them, since you refuse to love them. Wait, isn't that basically that one episode of The Amazing World of Gumball?
I think I really
Say it.
hate you!
Alright, what if I buy him a nice bouquet? You vaguely remember that the school's gardening club has a stall selling flowers for Valentine's Day. Oh, that's convenient. You can buy a bouquet and give it to him after class. Yeah, that might be a good idea. For now, you'll just look at him from afar and watch him eat his lunch and maybe not vomit on him. Too bad there's that jock blocking your vision, but that doesn't matter. As long as you're breathing in the same air as him, then everything's all right. Save for the foul smell of bleach. Yeah, but I like cleaning with bleach, but the smell just really does actually get to me. Seriously, they should take it easy on the cleaning products. With the bouquet in your hands, you nervously left the school's building. Clenching onto the neatly wrapped bouquet, you earnestly shift your eyes left and right, scanning through the crowd of students, hoping to see the familiar navy blue hair of the boy of your dreams. Sorry, I don't need more of these things.
But...
Leave. Just like a moth to a flame, your eyes perked up upon hearing Geo's familiar voice. His friend is with him during lunch, witnessing another poor sap rejected on this fateful day of love. Not you, though. You came in prepared with your wonderful gift. Geo! You call out to him before he could even turn. Well, he was about to ignore you if it weren't for his friend abruptly stopping him by putting a hand on his shoulder. Seems like you caught his friend's attention rather than Geo himself. Whoa, man, hold it there. You can't just ignore someone who called out to you. This is already enough time wasted. I want to go home. Hey, maybe this person will be better than the last. Who knows? Is Geo even looking for a partner? Geo gives his friend a glare, and the fellow merely gives him a smile and a thumbs up before leaving the scene. Maybe his friend isn't as bad as people think they are. Do people think poorly of Daryl? I will not stand for this! You were too distracted by their exchange that you forgot that you were talking to Geo Ogami himself. Yes? Make it quick.
I'm gonna give you this, please, my Valentine. I really like you. Bye!
I want to give you this. You handed out your gift to him. He said nothing, taking your gift with one hand. Thanks. I also want to say that I like you. I like you very much. I've admired you for so long. You're tall and handsome, and I look up to you. You're talented, and I don't care what anybody else thinks. You're not some heartless person. I just know somewhere deep in your heart that you're a very sincere and nice person. For a moment, he was quiet. The bouquet in his arms threatened to slip, but he kept his hold. His eyes kept their hold on you, but not directed towards you, as if he's looking in a different direction. Geo takes a deep breath, then takes on a stern look. The hold on his gift is now tight, nearly crushing. I don't know what gave you the idea of perfection. But me being one is not. You have no idea what's going on. You like the idea of me, don't you? He takes a step back, then threw your bouquet to the ground, the gift now ruined and scattered into messy bits. Alright, you didn't need to do all that. Bit dramatic. And I don't know who gave you the idea of me being a nice person either. And I'm not going to fulfill your desires like some petty fool. I hate Valentine's Day, and I hate you.
It's a start.
With one last glare, he turns on his heel and walks away, leaving you in absolute shock.
He spoke to me.
Yeah, did none of the things he said go through your head?
That doesn't matter. He talked to me with more than 2 sentences. This is a whole new record. I knew the gift was going to work.
You laugh out loud. The feeling of your heart pumping from your chest was wild, and the heat in your face never left. This year is just proof of progress. Next year, you can smell success.
Just you wait, Subaru Ugami, for I am not done with you just yet.
Yeah, you definitely lost your mind, but since you're happy with the result, I wouldn't bother scolding you.
Good outcome?
And rejected, but you still won, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, gifts don't really work. What if I join him for lunch? We're going with the bolder approach. It's not as bad as the first idea. It's still stupid, but not much of a bad idea. You lined up with the rest of the students, buying lunch while keeping your eyes on Gio. His attention is still on his friend. You can't tell if he's listening to his companion, but he looks bored. You eventually got your tray filled with your choice of food. Thank you for the encouragement, Daisy. You honestly didn't pay too much attention to what you got, as long as it seemed you were trying to buy something. You scan the area. Half of the cafeteria is now filled with students eating. Spotting Gio, you made your way towards him. Gio and his companion are in a deep conversation, but mostly it was the jock running his mouth on and on with the navy blue-haired male simply letting his words pass through one ear to the other. You swallowed your nervousness, steadying your hold on your tray. His companion eventually took notice of your lone figure standing still, because the next thing he did was give you a big wave. This caused Gio to raise a brow and turn his attention towards you. You feel your heart drop down to your stomach, forming into butterflies. Stomach, you better behave yourself. Hey there, you need a seat? You can join us if you want. Are you serious? We don't even know this person. Come on now, bro. They look so pitiful just standing there, like a lost puppy.
That's right, Gio. I'm like a little lost puppy.
Plus, I can't be the only one yapping in my mouth here. I know you're not listening to me anyway. That seemed to shut Gio's mouth, for he didn't protest, simply giving the jock a groan and then a glare. You took this chance to sit across from them. So, you got a name?
No, I lost my name in the wars.
Yes, I have a name.
It's espoir. It means hope in French, and there's so much to hope for right here I don't even know what to start with.
Espoir, nice to meet you. I'm Daryl, and this guy right here is Subaru. The jock greets you with a wide smile while patting Gio's shoulder, introducing you to him as if you weren't already aware of Gio's existence. How about you, Espoir? Which class are you from?
Oh, Class D, Ethics and Psychology.
For real? Guess that you and good old Gio here have similar classes. Hey, you never told me you're classmates with Espoir. It's none of your business. And stop nudging me, I'm eating. Whoa, sorry about that. Hey, you got a stray rice on your face. Don't fluffing touch me!
Oh, how can I break up the boyfriends? What is this scene before you? It's adorable and I don't want to interrupt. They look so intimate. The way Daryl's large hands wrap around Gio's shoulder, the other hand wiping the stray rice located on the corner of his plump lips, his face red from embarrassment as he stubbornly struggles away from the jock's stronghold. This almost feels like it came out of a BL drama series you binged the night before. No way. No fluffing way. This cannot be.
What's wrong, Espoir? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Nothing. I'm just surprised at how close you both are.
You let out the driest laugh, drier than the Sahara Desert. Deep in your heart, you could feel something burning within. Oh, we go way back, don't we? Let me eat in peace. And the jock, clueless and aloof, missed the way you were sending him glares.
How come he manages to be so close with Geo, the one and only Subaru Ogami? What are his secrets?
Or is Geo secretly into stupid jocks?
Aww.
Lunchtime eventually ended, and you didn't get to enjoy your food for the rest of lunchtime. Your mind was elsewhere, still processing the unusual dynamic between the two males. And every time you think back on their intimate interactions, you can feel anger. It should have been me!
It should have been me, not him!
Jealousy. You need to get to the bottom of this. You need to know if Daryl's a potential rival. Or perhaps a potential, target, because Daryl is also a cutie pie. And also he's nice and probably wouldn't stare daggers at you. You scratch the back of your head. All of your attempts in trying to grab the lone wolf's heart for Valentine's is all going to absolute poop. You were considering giving up and would try again next year. See you tomorrow. Your ears perked. Uh-oh, am I gonna get rejected again? Alright, what if I confront him? Because just going forget it and taking your chance didn't really work, so let's be more direct. You have questions on what happened during lunch. You need answers. You want to know if you have a potential rival in the way of your goal towards his heart. You hastily make your way towards Geo, your shoulders shaking the closer you get to him. Without warning, you grabbed a hold of his shoulder, and the next thing you know, you were on the ground, your arm behind your back while the other was threatened to be bent. All right, this is a fine how do you do.
Wait.
State your business.
Please let me go,
From your pathetic pleading, Geo lets go of your arm, not bothering to help you get up. Why do you like this guy again? I mean, this would be like, oh, word? That's how you feel? You know what? Never mind. You go and do your thing. You go and be happy. I'm gonna go get my edumacation. You've only heard of his fast reflexes, but never experienced it firsthand. Not gonna lie, it was kinda hot.
Wait, you're not here to oogle again?
Geo. God, pipe down.
Are you in a relationship?
Me in the game say. Once those words came out of your mouth, you felt like crying. The thought alone was enough to break your heart into a million pieces. Geo's expression went from a confused look to an embarrassed one. His cheeks tinted red as it slowly seeped through his ears. Huh?
Daryl, was it?
Huh?
His face turns even redder.
Espoir, you're so cooked. He's never blushed this wildly. Well, there's nothing for me here. There's you guys already have your business together. I'm not going to interfere with such a lovely couple.
I knew it. Are you into jocks? Do you like athletic people? I can be athletic. Or do you like how loud he is? I can be loud.
You were too lost in your little breakdown. Geo was so stunned that he couldn't tell which emotion was stronger, irritation or embarrassment. Should he slap you across your face and explain that this is all a misunderstanding? It may be a good idea to leave the scene slowly. Yeah, while you're still whining. A familiar voice cut through him before Geo could even step back. He felt his heart race. He noticed that you also stopped breaking down. Geo knows he is about to have a massive headache next. Hey, Geo! You forgot your backpack! Jeez, if Brittany didn't tell me to get you, you'd probably have a hard time finishing your homework without all of your notes. You! Uh-oh. Crap. Uh-oh. Me?
How do you do it?
Do what?
Stop playing dumb with me.
Or is that your way of actually wooing? Huh? Let's go. Without warning, Geo took Daryl's elbow and dragged him out of the scene, their figures quickly disappearing into the sidewalk, leaving you in shock. You can hardly believe what just happened. Geo didn't even hesitate to grab a hold of the jock before running off, like forbidden lovers. You're so cooked, you'll be third-wheeling them for the rest of the school year. Maybe for the rest of your soon-to-be single college life. Let the boyfriends be. Ha ha! And third wheel. Oh, all right. Alright, I got into all these situations because I couldn't stop oogling him at the very beginning. So maybe I should stop oogling him and just get on with the thing I came here to do. Snapping out from your thoughts, you handed out the envelope towards him.
This is for you. I've worked hard on this just for you.
What?
Before you could let him finish, you made your way outside of the classroom, slamming the door as you did.
Just like, give him the letter and leave.
I actually did it. I gave it to him. This is the greatest achievement of my life. Wait, I forgot to get my things in the classroom. I should text Amber to get my things.
Amber, don't disappoint me.
Waving Amber goodbye, you make your way to the school's exit gate, a little skip in your steps from the events that occurred today. You couldn't help but daydream what would be the lone wolf's reaction once he reads your letter. You put your whole heart and soul into writing that letter. Scented paper with your own blood as ink to let him know that it's literally from your heart. You remember the way you stabbed the tip of the pen's nib and sucking the life out of your blood vessel. Obviously, all of that is not true. If you actually did all that, you'd be seeing the hospital sooner than you'd imagine. But you're not crazy enough to do that.
Now, I wouldn't, but never let him know your next move.
Get some help.
No! You don't tell me what to do, second narrator.
Making your way towards the bus stop, you look up at the sky, the sun's setting colors painting the clouds orange and yellow. It looks really amazing. Kind of reminds you of the color flames.
Oh.
Seriously, which mother fluffer decided it'd be okay to burn leaves in a nearby alleyway? You hold your nose, making your way towards the alleyway. The setting sun didn't shed too much light on the dark and narrow alley. The smoke coming from it wasn't helping either. Seriously, I thought this crap isn't allowed. As you were about to peek in, you were abruptly cut off by a tall figure's torso nearly colliding with your face.
You're still here.
It was Geo.
Bro, he smells like smoke.
It's probably because he's hot as heck.
That's a good one. Hey, you smell like smoke because you're hot as heck.
Brother, this guy stinks!
I'm leaving.
No, wait!
He didn't spare you a single glance from a nearby limousine. He didn't spare you a single glance before a nearby limousine came out of literally nowhere. Ha! One of the car's windows rolls down, showing a man with an eye patch over his left eye, his expression looking tired as ever. He just stares at Geo, and the said male merely scratched the back of his head. Geo then proceeded to open the car door and hopped in. And there he goes. That probably is illegal, but then again, he probably is rich.
Wait, he came from the alleyway, right? Does that mean...
Finally remembering your original plan, you ran towards one of the bins, the remnants of smoke still lingering in the air. You looked down, not even to dare attempting to rummage through it. I mean, obviously you'll burn yourself. And at the corner of your eye, you spot the ever-so-familiar shred of pink. That's your letter. You feel your heart shatter. You know you should be used to it by now, considering the past few years' attempts. But dang, he's a tough cookie.
Well, better luck next time, Espoir.
Nah, because you see, the thing is, there aren't going to be a next time. Ending, burnt letter, I got the message, loud and clear. Don't you worry, Geo, you are not on my list. Well, that was a fun little fan game that showed us just how ruthless Geo can be. This game is from a larger game called The Kid at the Back, which is a game that I've also played before. So if you'd like to watch me play The Kid at the Back or any other amazing visual novels, feel free to peruse my channel. And don't forget to like, subscribe, or interact in any way that's comfortable for you, as it really helps out my channel and brings us closer to 100,000 subscribers. But anyway, I have to go pick up my shattered pride, and thank you for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself, have a great night, and remember, there is always hope. Unless you're trying to flirt with Geo.